You will never rest knowing that she's out there. Commander.
Paint the Town Blue, Episode 4 of Arcane Season 2 starts with a surprising turn of events. Jinx has become an icon for the Undercity, and there are even kids emulating her demeanor and hair. The Topsiders though are not standing for this, and under Mbessa's instructions she tries to stamp this out through force. Jinx is pretty oblivious to all of this change, as she and Isha continue to get closer together, hanging in the former's hideout. Jinx even has Isha set up to look like a mini version of herself. She definitely reminds her of Powder. That innocence in her eyes could well be destroyed soon. Caitlin prepares for a meeting with the Masons Guild, but she's also struggling to handle the weight of expectation. She's the leader now, and that means doing what's right for Piltover. She's taken a fancy to Officer Nolan, whom she's been sleeping with, and she continues to double down on finding Jinx. At the prison, Jinx makes her move and drops a bunch of colorful bombs. With a hood covering her face, we soon realize this is Isha, not Jinx. The inmates don't know that though, and they begin rallying and lashing out against the guards. When Caitlin finds out about this, she suspects that it could well be a copycat, given the lack of killings and high level of spectacle. Mbessa interrupts them though when she shows up to talk to Caitlin. She knows about Caitlin and Nolan's interjections, and frowns upon it. However, Caitlin is more concerned regarding the violence being instigated by the guards, and isn't quite sure how to handle this. As for Jinx, this little incident at the checkpoint has the Undercity buzzing. Given Silco's idea of uniting the Undercity, it's ironic that Jinx is the one who could actually make it a reality. The meet point is Vander's statue, but unfortunately Mbessa and the others also managed to obtain this same information after beating the Undercity prisoners to a pulp. It's not Jinx who shows up but actually Isha. She raises a blue flare to the sky, as all the other Undercity residents raise their hands in unity too. However, this revolution is interrupted by the enforcers showing and immediately arresting everyone. Isha watches the violence play out and decides to do something. She jumps into the fight, while the Undercity's secret weapon wakes up. It's Warwick. Sevika manages to stumble into Jinx's hideout and updates her on the situation, including how Isha has been taken. They won't be staying for long though, Singe tells Isha, as this monstrous wolf has the scent of its master. It follows the blood trails back to Stillwater Hold, scrambling through the sewers. Topside, Jinx and Sevika work together and infiltrate the prison. With an outfit obtained in a rather unconventional manner, Jinx leads Sevika in as a prison guard escorting a prisoner to the cells. Jinx holds her nerve, even when Mbessa passes, and as the elevator doors open, they descend down. Jinx finds herself faced with a bunch of inmates that all take kindly to her. They touch her arm and nod, accepting her as their symbol. Jinx eventually finds Isha and the pair are reunited with a big hug. Unfortunately, the guards topside, fronted by General Mbessa, bite off more than they can chew when this monstrous wolf bursts through the doors. Warwick descends down to the basement and towers over the enforcers, making swift work of them and going straight for Jinx. Jinx selflessly sacrifices herself to save Isha and Sevika, who make a quick getaway while the pair fight. Warwick comes out on top, but as it holds Jinx up, the rage dissipates and it calms. Then, a word comes out that changes everything. Powder. It's Vander. At last, the identity of the wolf creature is revealed, and it turns out to be Vander. He knows Jinx, and it appears that Jinx will ultimately become a representation of the Undercity. Ironically, after all this time of working for herself, this anarchist suddenly appears to have something far greater than herself to cling to. The primary theme of the episode is undoubtedly duty, particularly Caitlin and Jinx's obligations to their respective communities. Jinx is gradually beginning to struggle with the thought of being a symbol for these people and being independent, while Caitlin is fearless but undoubtedly busy with Mbessa. The comedy is the one little turnoff, it seems a little too slapstick. I get that it's meant to diffuse the tension, but in my opinion, it can occasionally be a little overwhelming and even offensive. That being said, it's a small quibble in what has so far been a good watch. That's the end. Unlock the secrets of storytelling through our video. our YouTube channel's guide to the art of cinema. Join us as we delve into the narratives, the characters, and the sheer enchantment that movies bring to our lives. From script to screen, we've got it all covered. Join us as we analyze, critique, and appreciate the magic of movies. Subscribe to our channel for more videos.